felt burnt out? What did it feel like to you, Ben?
It
Do
felt
you ever feel like you work too hard? Life can be overwhelming, and many people are burned out without even knowing it. Symptoms can include lack of...
At first a lot, but then you walk past it because you're not in it anymore.
No.
There's like a feeling of like...
I did it one time. You know, he sits. Where do you sit every time?
in coach.
You sit every time in coach. And every time you pass me, right?
That's right. I always pass you.
And what do? I always give you the...
You point. You literally point back with the
I
stuff.
point back.
What, you purposely, like you just want to, that's like your wife, or like that's just...
Well, no, we're not spending. The business pays for his travel when he comes to New York and stuff. We're
So
not paying.
You guys don't sport him at first?
Are you mentally ill? This is good. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Look at the bed. Turn around. Look at the show. Well, whose name's on the show right there? Is this a group show? Does that say Saturday Night Live with 65 people in it? Is this an ensemble cast?
Thank you so much, Ben. He saw that I was struggling and rushed.
Well, if he had set the mic up in the
Because I
beginning,
couldn't get any more.
well, if he had set the mic up in the beginning, you'd be fine. But Ben likes to, like his boss, likes to do it on the fly. We don't love prep.
He's really struggling, though. Thank you.
There you go.
This guy is just the sweetest little angel.
You know, everyone says that who doesn't like about Box of Awesome. Ben.
Well, there's a lot of boxes I really like.
Oh my God, will you tell us about some of them, you bitch?
Of course. Well, that was very rude, but
Which is a term of endearment and empowerment.
yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm exactly right. Ooh, that's nice. A knife and a bottle of liquor. Shut up. Stop hitting.
I'm just thinking it. Check, test.
It's all fake.
It's a clapper, so I
It's
can
so
see the
fake.
thing and then sync.
It's one of these things you do to make believe that you're doing something.
But it's not anything.
It's... What is it, SeaWorld? Seals? You gonna throw me a fish?
Well, if I had a clapper, if I just went like that.
The news! Gringo Poppy! That's what people are talking about.
We're rolling.
I know we are. It's the Tim Dillon. Can you sit in your chair and do the show? Where are you going?
I was looking for my water.
Your water? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show, if we can even call it that, if everybody's settled down, our friends. Supposed to know.
I came up with fake business.
You came up with the Enron logo in the off. But I came up with the actual fake business.
But I edited the podcast that you did that went out.
That's correct.
And I could have, like, the camera could have been out of focus the whole time. Maybe I could have forget to hit record. It would
That's
have been
right.
lost to the sands of time.
That's right, but you didn't do it. I'm sure you'll do that more and more often as you're as you try to kill me, which is fine. Stop imitating Joe. It's so wrong of you. Stop, idiot. We're delusional. It's 1:03 a.m. We've got 3 more. Anything to add in closing?
The iPad thing.
What?
Well, the thing with the kid, I was going to say when you take the iPad away from the kid, I was going to say they go nuts. They start squirming and going crazy. That's why I wasn't doing like a non sequitur thing.
What?
When you asked me if I knew a kid like that, that was crazy. And then I told you the thing about like Roblox and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I was getting to I sounded very like a fool. I wanted to just go back to it real quick.
You sounded like a fool then.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that part. I was getting to the thing where I didn't want to make it look like I was just telling a story about a child I once knew. I was trying to connect it to what you were saying.
Noted.
That's what I would like to add. I would like to go on the record.
Noted. Well, there's that. The other day we're on a plane. Now, by the way, I sit in first class. He sits in coach. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. It's called capitalism. And I look back. He's sitting in the row right behind the first class curtain, trolling me, essentially, sitting in like a comfort seat or some type of like higher priced seat. And I'm looking at him. I usually never see him. And I walk sometimes to the back of the plane and I give him something that we get in first class, a hard-boiled egg or something. I squirrel it away to him. And he's sitting right up there. But you know how God punishes him? Tell everyone what happened in the middle of the flight. Tell everybody what happened.
A younger white man is sitting in the middle seat, fit, started vomiting all over him.
Wait a minute. How did you describe him? A younger white man? And then you said fit, like he's fit?
He's fit.
Okay, what in God's name does that have to do with what happens
It's not
next?
who you would think it would be.
Who would you think it would be?
An older woman.
Of what race?
I don't think the race is important.
Well, you specified race. You brought it up.
That's true. That's kind of weird I did that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, it was a white guy.
It was a white fit man, the enemy. And what then happened to you?
He like crazy started vomiting all over his groin and his crotch.
That's right.
And he did it so much, he was flailing around for
That's right.
the throw up bags, and he couldn't. There weren't any, and so he just kept going like about 5 times. Went into my Ridge Wallet backpack, went on my shoes, went on my pants. I'm stuck in the window. The guy in the aisle jumped up immediately, and I was just stuck. There's nothing I could do.
Here's then what happens. They send them into first. I swear to God, they send these dirty pieces of shit covered in vomit into first class to wash themselves off. And I'm like, what the is going on? I'm not vomiting. So you bring some schmuck from steerage who's vomiting into, it's like a $2,000 ticket. And what did you talk about with them?
How I have feelings of like worthlessness and.
But those are justified. They don't have them all.
I don't think he put it on YouTube, but I bet I can find it on
He's
his
like,
website.
Thank you, Ben. You don't have to telegraph what you're doing. You can just deliver.